Hello guys, welcome to the new terminal velocity safety briefing. I thought it was about time I updated it, seeing as the other one still refers to 2020. Anyway, this is now on our own channel as well, so it should be easier to find. But yeah, thanks very much for booking for the next terminal velocity event. You've hopefully followed this link from your email that you received when you booked. And then I know you're going to watch all this and I know you're going to read everything. Please really do make sure you read everything and do listen to this and do make sure you take notice of us, because it will make things much easier and much quicker on the day. First, I'll just give you a quick explanation of how things will work when you get to the event. You basically arrive, you'll be directed by the marshals down into the holding area, which is on one of the middle runways. Then about 15 minutes before the start of the event, I'd like you all to get your helmets on and get up to the start. You'll see where we're clearly taking people out onto the runway. So we run everybody down there, so you all do a safety run, so you know exactly what the course is like, where the start is, where the speed trap is, where the finish is, etc, etc. Now do remember, these are rolling events, guys, so the idea is to go through the first speed trap at no more than 40 miles an hour, then you're flat out from there to the finish line, and that's your half mile. So you're supposed to roll into the half mile at 40. If you do go through faster, your time will not be counted, your speed will not be counted. So I don't want people whinging saying, oh, I didn't know we couldn't do that, I didn't know my site. You're being told on this video. If you didn't watch this video, you shouldn't be at the event, so you should know. So you'll go around on that sighting run, that'll take you down, we'll bring you back and we'll show you, as you come back into the paddock, it kind of splits. You can go right and queue up to come straight back out again, or you go to the left and you can park up, just chill out, go get a burger, a coffee, whatever else, and just wait and then run again whenever you want to. So it's up to you. You can go as many times as you want, as few times you like, whatever you want to do. Just join the queue and off you go. Now, when you come up to that, so when the event starts running, you'll come up, there'll be a marshal at the end of the paddock area that will hold you and let you out onto the runway when it's clear to let you out, because you have to go kind of up the runway a little way, and obviously you can't do that when there's cars coming down, so you'll be held by a marshal. At that point you need to have your crash helmet on and fastened. You cannot go onto the runway without your crash helmet on and fastened. So make sure you've done that. Make sure you've got your wristband on, and if you've got a passenger, they've got to have a passenger wristband and they've got to have their crash helmet on and fastened. No more than 2 people in a car. Before you actually start running your car at speed, we'd suggest you check your tyre pressures, check your oil level, anything else like that that could potentially cause you a problem. Obviously, you don't want tyres blown out. We don't want tyres blown out. We don't want engines blown up. So please make sure that your car is fit for the event. Also warm the engine up, of course. Make sure you can do all that, and then if you go thraping it from cold, it's quite likely to go bang. So make sure you've warmed it up. There are no burnouts though. This is, you know, the runway's old. We're talking 70-year-old tarmac, so we don't want people burning it up and making holes in it. The airfield have been very clear about that, so no burnouts, I'm afraid, guys. Now, if you do have a problem on the runway, chances are the car will stop or it might go bang. But in the worst case scenario, if you have a brake failure, try not to panic. Let the car coast down. Keep pumping the brake, it might come back. They've got emergency systems on some of them. Go down the gears, you know, as quickly as you can without blowing it up. Obviously, try and slow it up. And you've got a long way to go, so, you know, you're not going to shoot straight into anything solid. You've got quite a long way. Once you get down to safe speed, even try weaving a bit, as then you're going a further distance, scrub off more speed. And then at the end, there is a field and grass and things. So it's nothing solid to hit. So worst case scenario, when you do go off the end, you shouldn't be carrying a huge amount of speed by then. And it shouldn't be catastrophic, as it's a fairly soft end to the runway. But let's hope you avoid that. Likewise, if you have a blowout, don't panic and jump on the brakes and start sawing at the wheel. Just be smooth, be gentle. Just bring the car down under control, you know, nice and gently, nice and smoothly, and that'll be the safest way to get it stopped. It's not like the films where it'll just throw itself in the air as soon as a tyre blows. So you just got to make sure you control it, bring it down nicely. If the throttle sticks, obviously that's a worst case scenario. Try and remember to turn the engine off, but obviously don't turn the key all the way, because you don't want the steering lock to go on. So if you can get the engine turned off, do that. If not, you've got to get your foot on the clutch. If the thing goes bang, it goes bang. And if it's a DCT car or something, you've got to try and get it in neutral so you can get on the brakes. You'd rather it went bang than you went off the end of the runway flat out. But touch wood, we've not had any of these issues, and let's hope we don't. Once you get to the end of the runway, obviously you'll have been shown you have to come round, U-it round and go back. You'll have been shown that on your sighting run. Spectators are welcome. You can bring your mates with you. Included in your payment is one passenger who can come with you. They will get a wristband. Anyone else can come. It's £10 per car. So it doesn't matter if there's 2, 3, 4 people in it. It's £10 per car. If they want to go, then it's a further £10. If they want to go as a passenger, it's further £10 for another passenger wristband. But that's fine. You can, as many people, more the merrier. Also, when you're on the runway, guys, can you make sure you stick in your lane? No weaving about, no chopping into the other lane, trying to get a slipstream off anybody. See if you can go faster. None of that. Just stay in your lane. There's timing equipment in the middle of the runway at more than one point. So if you start swerving around and you hit that, you will be paying for it, and it is expensive. And please, guys, be sensible and tell the people that come with you, well, no drink and no drugs. We have far too many people seem to think it's acceptable to smoke dope. It's not. They might do it. They tell, oh, I do it at Centreport, I do it here, I do it there. Well, I don't know if you do, but you're not doing it here. So you will be sent home. That is all there is to it. We're not messing about with this anymore. It's happened more than once. So it amazes me that people can't go a day without having a smoke. But anyway, just try and be generally courteous, be respectful of the environment, respectful of the airfield, respectful of my event and my marshals. If the marshals tell you to do something, you do it. That's their job. They're just doing what I want them to. If you've got a problem, come and see me. It's not them. They're doing what I asked them to do. And also, we do break for an hour for lunch. But if you see the guys in high vis trying to get their lunch, please let them get to the front of the queue. So the sooner they get fed, the sooner we're back and running. If they're in a big queue to get a burger or something, then it holds it all up for you. But generally, thank you very much for booking. Hopefully you'll have a brilliant day, and hopefully we'll be able to continue these events now with a few less restrictions. If anything does change with COVID, obviously we'll have to react accordingly, but keep an eye on our social media and we'll let you know. But at the moment, everything is good to go. So get yourself booked up, and we'll see you on the airfield. Take it easy.